Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. We are in week 7. We are 3-2, and in this episode, we will be taking on the number 10 ranked Kentucky Wildcats. So, Kentucky is 5-0, and they are ranked number 10, as you see here in the rankings. Still a good amount of undefeated teams left, including Stanford all the way down at 17, despite being in the ACC. But Kentucky is ranked number 10. They're 5-0, but Kentucky is a team who's usually like this without playing anybody. So let's take a look at who they actually played and if we should be worried about them or if they're just having another typical Kentucky season, beating nobodies and being ranked in the top 10. So Kentucky, they have beaten Southern Mississippi, South Carolina. They beat Georgia. Wow. How is Georgia 2-3? I think that's the more surprising thing. Georgia's 2-3, but they've also beaten Ohio, as well as Ole Miss. Wow, Georgia's 2-3. I did not expect that at all. But it does appear as Kentucky is pretty good. They beat number 8 ranked Ole Miss. They've beaten Georgia, and Georgia is unranked, which is extremely shocking. But we will have a tough task when we face Kentucky, which is apparently a rivalry. I never realized Vanderbilt and Kentucky was a rivalry matchup, but here we are. We do have recruiting, and I'm going to show a lot of recruiting in this episode. We have a lot to go over. First main thing, our quarterback target, Roland McGinn, has committed to Tulane. Not good. He was my quarterback target. So now we need to find a new quarterback to try to get. So looking at potential quarterbacks, we have a lot of guys who've committed or were already locked out of that are very good. Obviously, probably not going to get most of these guys. This is interesting. 4-star quarterback Brian Frisch only has been offered by Southern Miss. We are currently 7th. That's interesting. Here's a couple deal breakers where we can't get them. Well, I'm going to go through and sort by a couple different ways and see if there's any other guys from the quarterback position we can add to our board, and I'll go over them in a minute. So I found a bunch of guys, added them all to our target board. Probably going to remove some of them now. But obviously, Roland McGinn was our target. He's committed to Tulane. We also have this guy on our board. We lead for him. I just don't think he's that good. 80% scouted. He's a scrambler. 87 throw power, 77 speed for a scrambler. Just doesn't seem right. I feel like it should be a lot better for someone who's a scrambler. Just seems off. Then a bunch of other guys I just added now. Beginning with Jeremiah Morton. He is not really being recruited by anybody. So we can definitely get him if we want to. Brian Frisch, I did not realize is a deal breaker. So he's going to be off our board, so we can't recruit him. Eric Whiteheart, a player interested in some top schools, although doesn't have any offers from them. So I'm not sure how that will be. We're not even in his top 9. We aren't on his list. Gabe Wagner, a 2-star field general. Again, no offers. We are actually atop his list, but only a 2-star quarterback. And same thing with this guy, Garrison Gaudet. I probably said that way off. But we've somehow made his top 8. We're his top school. But again, just a 2-star quarterback. He's a field general. I really don't know how good he'll be. Another thing. If you take a look at our team needs here, we don't necessarily need quarterbacks. I mean, our quarterbacks aren't very good. We have 4 quarterbacks on the roster. as you see on the right side of the screen. But no one better than a 77 overall, which is Nate Johnson. He is a junior, so he can come back. We've got a bunch of guys who can come back. But I just don't really think we have a future quarterback for this team currently on the team. And obviously with quarterback being the most important position, we need to try to get a good one. So I'm definitely going to try to get a quarterback. But I'm going to go ahead and let's see if we can scout these guys and try to get an idea of if they're good or not without spending too much time. So we only have 140 hours. But Jeremiah Morton seems to have pretty good throw power. Looks to have pretty good accuracy, short and medium. Can't really get a feel for speed too much. 93 throw power right off the bat for Whitehead. Top-notch speed. He looks like he could be good. Eric Whitehead. But of course he's the guy who's interested in a lot of the top schools. Because, I mean, 93 throw power, short accuracy looks good, medium accuracy looks good, throw in the run looks good. Speed looks insane. Gabe Wagner, throw power, decent, speed doesn't look too high, but he's a field general. And this guy, again, speed doesn't look too good, but is a field general. Seems to have a good arm, though. Top-notch throw power, good short and medium accuracy. Deep accuracy looks to be roughly 70 to 75, if I had to take a guess. But Eric Whiteheart would be my guy. He looks really good. The question is, can we get him? I'm going to offer him a scholarship. We're the only team to offer him now. But let's try to get him. I'm going to go. This is what I've been doing. DM the player and family and friends for all of our top targets. Not going to remove anybody else from the board. But Whiteheart is my top target. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him with these top schools. Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Tennessee, Clemson, Florida, Florida State, Michigan, LSU. No way can we beat them unless he's under-recruited by those teams. But seems to have good interest in all of them, so it's going to be tough, but I think it might be worth it. But I'm going to go through actually our entire recruiting board right now, just to kind of fill you guys in on what I've been doing with recruiting. But I'm going to use our hours first, and then I'm going to go over that. Alright, so going over our recruiting board, obviously I just went over the quarterback position. So starting with running back, we've got a couple of guys here. Both, I believe, are actually being recruited by Tulane. We lost McGinn to, our quarterback target. This guy we're pretty close to Tulane. Here we have a pretty decent-sized lead. We trail by a pretty large amount. And we also haven't offered him a scholarship. But that's what running back looks like right now. Going to the fullback receivers. There's 4 guys. We lead for all of them. They all look pretty solid. I mean, no one really stands out to be truly insane. But most of our players on our boards are 2 and 3 stars. Occasionally you'll see like a 4-star. I don't think we have any 5 stars or 1 stars. But these are our receiver prospects. There's a couple of guys where I've got hours in with them. Like Deontay Tam, I've got DM player and family and friends. But he's a player I'm hoping to get. All these guys obviously we're hoping to get, but I might not be recruiting them too hard right now, but I feel like we're in a good spot with all these guys. Though I did not mean to back out. Then you move to the tight ends. And I think I might remove this guy from our draft board, recruiting board, although he does have high interest in us, but the reason I might remove him, his tendency is blocking, and when you come over to scouting, his run block isn't even that high. So I might remove him, but our other players, Kyle Schlott and Tyree Crummy, They both seem decent, and I believe we also, yeah, we lead for both those players as well. Then offensive tackle, Sergio Kraft. We've scheduled a visit for him in week 8, which is the week we play Ball State. We were one of 2 teams to offer him. The other is Indiana. He's a player I really want to try to get. Seems quite good. Courtney Burks, a recent addition to our target board. Offered him last week. I thought we'd get a bigger boost and be a lot closer to SMU right now. He is from Texas, so could make it hard to get him away from SMU, but the hope is to get him. And then Rodney Hart, I just added him to my target board a couple minutes ago because we just need offensive linemen. But he seems like he could be solid. He's 6'5", 304. Run block and pass block still have ranges. Obviously, pass block doesn't look too great. Run block looks pretty good, though. He's strong and should have pretty solid run block and pass block finesse. An offensive guard, Alex Ellis. I did a soft sell with him before on campus personality with the 3 motivations: academic prestige, campus lifestyle, and proximity to home. The 3 things we have check marks for. But he's another player who seems quite good, or for our standards at least. 73 run block, and we don't know his pass block, but seems like he could be a solid player as well. And then this guy, 69 run block and pass block. We're currently 3rd behind Georgia State and Auburn. Not loving our chances of landing him at the moment. Then center, George DeBeer is a player. Was on my board for a while. Still is. We have him offered, but I doubt we'll get him. Ole Miss is a clear favorite for him. And Antoine Clemens, the other guy, we lead for him. Offer him a scholarship, but he's another guy. 69 pass block and run block just doesn't seem too great, but I guess anything's an upgrade for us. Defensive end Xavier Gwynn, another player I just added to our recruiting board. I'm going to make that mistake a lot today. He's got 80 tackle, 84 block shedding. He's a run-stopping defensive end. 81 hit power. He seems pretty solid. And with us being the only team to offer him a scholarship, I think we should be number 1. If not, definitely number 2 by the end, or by the start of next week. Defensive tackle Doug Olbrich is another player I really want to try to get. We're the only team to offer him a scholarship. He's 80% scouted, but he's a really good player. 88 strength, 81 power moves, and we have set up a visit for him. He's coming week 8 against Ball State. Outside linebackers, we've got a few on the board. Daniel Huron didn't even realize Northwestern offered him a scholarship, but I want to try to get him. He seems very good. He's a power rusher. I mean, 73 power moves isn't great, but 84 speed, 78 tackle, 79 strength. Seems like he can be a pretty solid overall player. He's also a gem for a 3-star. And then haven't really looked at outside linebackers too much, if I'm being completely honest. But don't really know a ton about either of these guys, though we, again, did not mean to back out. But we do lead for both of them, as our interest is first. We barely lead Marshall for this guy, and we actually don't have a scholarship for Foxworth, but we do have the lead over Georgia Tech. Then middle linebacker, I've offered 3 guys. Darren Hart, I talked about him a lot. My number 1 target, he's a 4-star gem. We're the only team to offer him a scholarship. He's an example of a player being under-recruited who's good. Although he is only 5'11", 229 pounds. Not the best size for a linebacker, but a good player, and one we should definitely land. I also did a soft sell with him earlier with Student of the Game. And that covers academic prestige, coast prestige, and proximity to home. Our other middle linebacker targets, Matt Abraham. We lead for him. He's a run stopper from Georgia. 84 tackle, 78 pursuit, 86 speed. Not terrible in coverage either at 67. I mean, that's pretty bad, but not horrible. And then Ben Casey. Haven't scouted him, but he's another player being recruited by some big-time schools. Auburn, Georgia's in there. Florida's in there. He seems good. Offered him a scholarship, although don't know much about him at the moment. Then moving to corner, Tyler Kerr. We lead for him. He's a man-to-man corner. He has 73 press, 70 man, a 94 speed, 88 acceleration. He's a gem for a 3-star, as is Steven Ennis, who has 73 man, 68 zone, 87 speed, 86 acceleration. He's a slot corner. And then Devin Powell, he is apparently a bust for a 3-star, 72 man, 81 speed, 66 zone. Doesn't look terrible, although is labeled as a bust, but he's still a player who I think can help us in the secondary, although our secondary overall isn't that bad. And then safety position isn't necessarily the biggest need for us, although we should always just try to get players. Leon Kun, 90 speed, 74 man, 66 zone, 85 change of direction, a very good athlete, 89 agility as well. We were one of 2 teams to offer him a scholarship, and he's just a great athlete and a player you could definitely look to try to get on the back end. And then Alfonso, I'm not quite sure how to say this guy's name. We lead for him over Georgia, the only team to offer him a scholarship. And he seems definitely more of a run guy, 81 speed, but just not great overall. Not very good in coverage. Zone coverage doesn't look too good. Man coverage only at 61. But he doesn't seem great. But that's what our recruiting board looks like right now. Essentially at the mid-season point of this season. Alright, but let's get to our game against Kentucky. As they're 5-0, wins over Georgia and Ole Miss won't be easy. But let's see if we can potentially pull off an upset win. So we're going to get the ball to begin this game against Kentucky. We're at Kentucky. And we will let this go into the end zone for a touchback. And we will take over at our own 25-yard line for our first drive. Last meeting between these teams, Kentucky won 45-28. Apparently this is a rivalry game. I said this before. Didn't know that. We're going to start off with a run to Cedric Alexander. Alexander, good blocking by the offensive line. Now Alexander is going to get 8 yards. Didn't love that, but our offensive line does a very good job. Oh no. I didn't realize he jumped that. And that could have been picked off. Luckily it's not. 3rd and 2. I'm going to try to run this. Up the middle, Alexander. Oh no, he's short. 4th and 1. And we have to punt. Wind in our face as well. We're going to kick it straight to the guy. And the return will get to the 27th. And that is where Kentucky will take over. So let's see what Kentucky's offense has for their first possession. I can't remember. Who was Kentucky's quarterback? I feel like I should know that. Oh, Brock Vandergrift. I went to the wrong spot. I just want to make sure he is, in fact, their guy. Yeah, Brock Vandegrift, former Georgia commit, transferred to Kentucky. He's an 80 overall player. And I would assume he's having a good season. He's going to keep it here on the option. And Vandegrift will pick up 11. But, yeah, I assume Vandegrift's having a good season if Kentucky's 5-0. We'll go to the ground. Oh, it's a reverse. Can't get there. Oh, nasty spin move. And Fournette and Patterson will combine for the tackle. Did not expect a reverse there. Here's 2nd and short. They'll run this again. Fournette. Nice tackle in space. Borderline to a tackle for loss. Let's see if we can get off the field here on 3rd and short. This could very well be another run. Still yet to throw the ball. 3rd They're going to run it again. Oh, is he short? 4th and inches. Let's go. What a tackle there at the line to gain. And they're going to want up to punt this football away. What a stop for our defense. We're going to easily let this bounce, and it will bounce through the end zone for a touchback. Let's start off with a little screen to Alexander. But each team forced to punt on their first drive, and hopefully we can move the football a little bit here. Alexander doesn't get blocking at all. Our offensive line just kind of stands there and doesn't do anything. But he'll pick up 11 on the catch and run. Alexander up the middle. This time not much space. 2nd and 9. Sherrill make the catch. There we go. Junior Sherrill along the sideline. Let's keep throwing the ball. I don't love this. And we're going to switch to a little RPO here. We'll hand this off to Alexander. Our offensive lineman's on the ground. And he'll pick up 2. Outside of that one carry for Alexander, really hasn't been able to find a ton of space. Over the middle, knockdown. Thought we could fit that over the linebacker. To Sherrill. Unable to, and here's a 3rd and 8. Oh no, we lost the ball. Tried to step up in the pocket, ended up stepping up into pressure, and we're forced to punt again. This one, oh, that's not a great kick. But it'll go out of bounds to 17. They're inside the 20, but I don't think that's a very good punt on my part. So 1st and 10 from the 17. Kentucky's still yet to throw the ball. And that will continue. A pickup of 6 there on the ground for DeMonte Traynham. Let's send some pressure here on 2nd and 4. Finally, they'll throw the ball. Throwing to the outside. Cowan can't wrap up. Carter is then able to take him down at the 42. And Vanderbilt completes his first pass attempt for 18 yards. Here's an option play. Vanderbilt. Oh, he lost the football. We can't get it. We're able to dive on it, but we do force a loss of 5 yards. Miles Capers puts the hit on him to knock the ball out, but I really think he was just trying to pitch it, but I'm not completely sure. So 2nd and 15. Defense in a good spot here. This is going to be a run. Patterson can't make a tackle. Oh, no. Pick up of 13 for Traynham. And we went from being in a great spot to now it's 3rd and 2. And this is a very easy, not easy, but manageable 3rd down. Vandegrift going to keep this. Oh, is he short? Oh, I thought we may have been able to stop him. That was pretty close. With the way he kind of turned inside, I thought it was going to be close. It was, but they do give him the 1st down. So from the 48, we're going to go to use man coverage here. Instead, they'll just run the ball again. This time we'll stop him for no gain. I like that for our defense. Second and 10 from the 48. They'll run it again. Very run-heavy so far for Kentucky. Here's a 3rd and 7. Going to sit back and play coverage. And it's going to be a draw play. Get to him. Let's go. No gain. And from the 45, they're going to be forced to punt it away. And our defense forces 2 punts. And they will snap this before the quarter ends. Wow, that's a bad punt. Out of bounds to 33. Could have been a lot worse, but our defense looking good. Holding them to 0 points in the first quarter. The problem is we haven't done anything offensively either. But could have been worse. A lot worse, actually. I'll take a tie game, even though it's scoreless. It's one of the best case scenarios when you think about it. Try to bounce outside. Alexander just can't turn the corner. 2nd and 10. We'll just get it to Alexander in the flat. He's got a lot of space after the catch, and he's got a first down. Alexander to the 46. He's got 24 yards on 2 catches. Don't love anything here, Johnson. I have a bad habit of running backwards just to try to buy time to throw it away, and we end up losing 10. Alexander, oh wow, I didn't think he'd get through there. Alexander breaks a tackle. Cedric Alexander, 18 yards on 2nd and 20. On something I was expecting, maybe 2 yards. Really nice job by Alexander. Bell out of reach, incomplete. They want us to punt. It's 4th and 2. Our defense is playing well. Kind of want to go for this from in their territory. We're going to at least line up to go for it. Maybe we'll see if we can draw them off sides. I don't love this. You know, we're going to try it. Why would he be outside? Oh, he makes the catch. Let's go. I didn't know if we hold on to that. The defender tried to knock that free, but he is able to make the catch when we extend the drive. Alexander just unable to get the edge. If he's going to get the edge, he might have a touchdown, but he's unable to. 2nd and 13 after a loss of 3. Underneath there is Wiley again. We'll make a catch for a pickup of 7 to make it a 3rd and 6. Incomplete. Pressured, and we're going to have to attempt a 55-yard field goal. We do have the wind behind us, so this should not come up short. The problem is kind of get it into an accurate spot. Oh no, that is way off. Man, I'm bad at kicking. So we missed the field goal, and Kentucky will take over at their own 38-yard line after the field goal is no good. And the 4th down conversion a minute ago ends up being nothing. Here's an option play. Vandergrift, we've seen him run, and he's going to pick up 4 there. He's got 13 yards on 4 carries. He's only got like 1 or 2 pass attempts. They'll run it again. Cowan will take him down after a pickup of only 2. Nice play. 3rd and 4. You know what? We're going to send some pressure. They come out under center. Could very well run this. Hopefully we'll be there. Or we can get some pressure. Instead, we can't get pressure. Can't keep up in man coverage either. And a 1st down for Kentucky. That's Vandergrift's 2nd pass. He's 2 for 2, 29 yards. They'll empty the backfield, going to throw again. They take a shot down the field, and I probably should have not switched on. And they'll make the catch at the 13. 32 yards. I switched on, just saw a lot of guys for us in the area, just nobody does anything. Here's the counter. And they pick up a 5 down to the 8-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run this again. Chop him down at the 1. And now 1st and goal. I mean, this is almost a sure touchdown at this point. They'll toss this to the outside. Patterson is there. Nice tackle for Patterson. First tackle for loss of the game. And Langston Patterson forces them to lose 2. I'm going to guess run up the middle. I'm going to expect another run. It is a run. It's not up the middle, and he's going to bounce it outside for a touchdown. Monte Tradum, 9 carries, 32 yards, and a score after that one. And Kentucky on the board first. The extra point is here, and it will make it 7-0 after an 8-play, 63-yard drive. That takes 3:41 off the clock. So let's see if our offense can respond and get some points on the board. McAllister on the return. McAllister into space! McAllister off to the races! McAllister on the kick return. We're going to take this all the way. What a response! A kickoff return for a touchdown by Urza McAllister, 94 yards for the senior kick returner. And we have tied this game up. And our offense doesn't even need to do anything. Our special teams, 94-yard return. Let's go. This kick, wow, that's a big kick. The back of the end zone. And Kentucky will take over at the 25. So, it's still tied. Kentucky leads for just not even a snap. Just the kick of a ball. And here they'll run the ball. How is he breaking all those tackles? There's a 2-minute warning as well. And it is a 2nd and 6 from their own 29. Minute 57 to go. Each team with all 3 timeouts. To the outside, that is caught in front of Dante Carter. So go quickly, get to the line. I'll slow it down a little bit. Get to him. We can't. And he's going to slide at the 41. I tried to get there with their defensive tackle. He's just too slow. So 1st 10 from the 41. They go no huddle again. Minute 35 to go. Underneath. Fournette will take him down, although he's able to pick up another 1st down. Up to the 30. Minute 30 to go. Oh, I was just on the guy I wanted, Patterson. They'll throw out to the flat. And they pick up 8 yards on the check down. Vanderbilt still yet to throw an incompletion, 6 of 6 for 97 yards. There's a 2nd and 2. Again, I couldn't get the guy I wanted. Get a hit on him as he throws, but doesn't impact the throw at all. Another 1st down to the 13-yard line. 39 seconds to go. They're going to find a way to make this the final drive of the half. And they get the ball after halftime as well. To the outside, that is caught out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 28 seconds left. First and goal from the 1. Throw to the outside. Nobody's there. So we have 2 guys covering the same player. And another touchdown for Kentucky. But who knows, maybe we can return another kick for a touchdown. It's now 14-7. 26 seconds left after an 8-play, 74-yard drive that takes 1:36 off the clock. And let's see what Urza McAllister has in store this time on the kickoff return. Oh, we had space. We got stuck. But we have 23 seconds to work with. All 3 timeouts to the entire field we can use. Stowers picks up 7. We'll call a timeout. Need more like chunk plays. 7 yards isn't really going to do it. Make the catch. There we go, up the middle of the field. Timeout. Ethan Carey with the catch. Led him up the middle of the field. Nice adjustment to the ball. 26 yards. And now from the 41, I don't think we're in field goal range yet. Actually, I know we're not in field goal range yet. Even if our kicker has the stats and like attributes to make it, I don't. Bell to the outside. He gets out of bounds to the 27. And we have a shot at the end zone, I hope. We'll put Skinner on a streak as well. Oh, sorry, Sherrill. And we're going to take a shot to the end zone. That is not the end zone. Oh, no, it's picked off. Oh, no. I tried to lead him down the field. Instead, Johnson throws it right there. Significantly underthrown. And we throw a pick. That is worst case scenario, and that's going to bring us to halftime. So here, beginning the second half, we have to kick off trailing by 7. And hopefully, those missed points at the end of the half doesn't hurt us, but it probably will, even though who knows if this is going to actually end up being a 3-point game. Probably not. So 1st and 10 from the 25. We'll go to the ground on 1st down. Cowan will take him down following a pickup of 7. And they're probably going to just go back to running the football essentially at will. No, they're going to throw it here. Over the middle of the field, Patterson doesn't do anything. I tried to switch on and make a play on the ball. Instead, he goes diving past him after he catches that. So 1st and 10 from the 47 after 2 plays. To the outside. And there's another catch along the sideline. Have we forced an incompletion yet? I don't think so. And Kentucky's just marching down the field here. All the way to the 33 already. To the outside, that is incomplete. Finally an incompletion. That's more of just a miss from Vanderbilt. Just leaves him a little too far. That's his first incompletion of the day. Gonna blitz here. Oh, we got Nias Cosmo in coverage. Throw it right at him, too. 1st down. So 1st and 10 from the 22. 6:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. To the outside. Nice job by Taylor, although he can't make the tackle, but he's able to force him backwards. Loss of 8. Bryce Cowan eventually takes him down. But CJ Taylor, our 88 overall safety, with a great job getting to the backfield, knocking backwards, even though he's unable to make the play right there. So 2nd and 18. But toss this to the outside. Taylor is there again. This time Trudeau buried with tackle for loss. 3rd and 19. We're playing to the sticks. Not giving up the 1st down. No. Oh, it's a screen. And we're able to get to him there. Force incompletion on the screen. So here comes a field goal from the 31. It's going to be about a 48-yard field goal. Not easy. Kick on the way, and the kick is good. So Kentucky makes this a 10-point game. We do get a stop forcing them to a field goal attempt, which is good after not looking like we were going to be able to get even an incompletion. McAllister breaks a tackle. McAllister down the sideline. Another great return from McAllister to the 43. What a return there for McAllister. Two really good ones today. It bounces outside. Alexander Waterspit. Oh, it's going to come back. Flag is down. It's going to be a hold, especially now that they show our linemen. Yup, it's a hold on left tackle Gunnar Hazen, and it's 1st and 15. Throw outside to Micah Bell, and he'll get 6 yards, get that penalty yard at the back. There's a 2nd and 9. Probably should have thrown that, although waited a little too late to make a decision. End up handing it off. 3rd and 9 here. Johnson, oh, he's got space up the middle of the field. Johnson tried to slide. If he fumbled there, I was going to be really mad. Thankfully, he holds on to the ball. And let's see what this looks like. Want to try to take a shot down the field, but I don't love the look. We're going to run the ball on 1st down. Alexander up the middle to pick up 4. Let's try this RPO again. Just waited too long to make a decision before. This time, the right decision is to hand it off, although no blocking, and Alexander gains only a yard. He also is a little banged up. You should probably consider taking him out. Not in for this play. 3rd and 5. Underneath Bell. I shouldn't have thrown that. Or threw it too late. 4th and 2 from the 30. 47-yard field goal. We're going to go for this. It's an aggressive call, but it might be the only choice we have. We can't put Micah Bell on a drag. That is extremely annoying. Why are we on a drag? We can't. Bell, make the catch. There we go. So 2 4th down conversions for us. The first one resulted in nothing. Let's hope this one at least results in some kind of points. Stowers to the outside. Didn't really go up the field at all, just gains 2. But it's a 2nd and 8, and at least something. Young bounces outside. Got a blocker. Young can't quite turn the corner. 3rd and 5 as he picks up 3. Bell makes the catch. 1st down. He's up to 5 for 35. Here's a situation where I want to throw the ball in the in route to Micah Bell. He just never gets open. Oh, Johnson, he's got space. Johnson out of bounds after a pickup of 9. Wasn't even my intention when I decided to escape the pocket. Just saw a lot of space there. And here's a 2nd and 1. Alexander cuts up the middle, and he's got a Vanderbilt touchdown. Cedric Alexander runs it in for a first offensive touchdown in a while. We didn't score an offensive touchdown. Didn't even score a touchdown last game. And that's our first offensive touchdown since the game against Missouri. A 12-play, 53-yard drive that takes 5:37 off the clock is a great way to end the 3rd quarter. And after 1 second, which is going to be 1 play, we will head to the 4th quarter. Let's just see what they do here first on this 1st down play. Here they go to the ground. Broken tackle. Carter will force him out of bounds after a pickup of 14. But that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're only down by 3, which isn't bad. The Bad news is, I don't really think our defense is playing well right now at all. I mean, it's probably clear to you guys as well. We just can't stop them at all. So, down by 3 is the good news. We're still in this game. The bad news, our defense doesn't know how to play defense. So look to throw. The outside. Knocked down, incomplete. Trudell Burry with a nice play on the outside. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll probably run the ball here. No, they're actually going to throw it. Underneath. Cowan and Patterson combined for the tackle. 3rd and 1. They're going to go under center. I'm expecting a run. I'm not going to run commit just because I think it's a little risky to do here. But 3rd and 1, I'm fully expecting a run. It is a run. And Prince Collie always going to stop him about half a yard short. It's 4th and inches. And Vanderbilt's going to punt. Oh, sorry, Kentucky's going to punt. I don't know why I said Vanderbilt. We get a stop. This punt, we're just going to let this bounce. I doubt we'd even get there. It's a great punt because that amounts at the 7-yard line. But let's see what we can do here. Alexander gets the carry. He'll only pick up a yard. Although I'm almost positive that was the correct read on that play. The RPO. Oh, no. Thought I could weed him more across the field. Threw it a split second too early and it's picked off. And Kentucky's got the ball at the 3. Oh, man. We for sure just lost this game. So 1st and goal from the 3. It's an option play. Vandegrift walks in untouched for a touchdown. Oh, man. That's so annoying. I thought we could fit that into Micah Bell. Just past the linebacker. I threw it not even half a second too early. And it's back to being a 10-point game. That's so annoying. So now down by 10. I mean, still time in this game. 7:15. But I just don't love how our offense is playing. 7 offensive points. I don't think we can do it, but hopefully I can prove myself wrong. Bell? That's a bad throw from Johnson, but he's going to make the catch. Like about 45 yards on 6 catches. Sherrill can't get there. He got bumped by the defender. So here is a 2nd and 10. There I make the right read. Stowers over the middle. He's got a 1st down, too. Didn't think he had enough. But I'll take the call. 1st down. And let's set up a screen to Skinner here. And where is our blocking? We don't have receivers out there and linemen getting out there for absolutely no reason. Stowers will make the catch. Oh, he breaks the tackle too. Eli Stowers down the sideline. Stowers with a stiff arm. Forced it out of bounds at the 15. I thought that was going to be like a 2-yard play. Stowers turns into a nice pick up. And a really good catch and run. Here's a touch pass to Micah Bell. Bell tried to just bounce it all the way outside. Ends up getting forced inside. Bouncing off Cedric Alexander. And here's a 2nd and 5. Oh, you dropped the ball. Not bad. Just didn't love anything there. Probably made the wrong decision. And here's a 3rd and 5. Let's put Alexander on an out. Can he not do that? Can we swing him right? Can't do anything. Okay. Underneath, Wiley. Short. 4th and inches. We've gone for it multiple times already. We're going to go for it a third time on 4th down. 3 down linemen. We're going to try to run this. Alexander, 1st down. Alexander, just short of the goal line, down at the 1. Can you take somebody out from here? No, you can only choose plays for them. But we might need him at this moment. You know what? He's fine. He'll stay in the game. Oh, I wanted Micah Bell. It's a good thing I didn't throw that. Oh, no! Dang it! Not again. I should have seen him trying to go the other way. Micah Bell's going to track him down. Although he can't tackle. Oh, no. I just threw a 99-yard pick 6. I should have tried to playmaker him the other way. That's what I should have tried to do. Instead, 2nd pick of the game, pick 6, and that seals it. There's no way we can come back from this now. Down 31-14, 3:38 left. Oh, that's right. We've thrown 3 picks. I forgot about the one right before halftime. The good news is that's not going to hurt us because it's not going to be a 3-point game. But, I mean, let's see if we can just make this close, I guess. Probably our best bet at this point. Alexander. I'm also just going to take him out to avoid an injury. With the wear and tear. High risk of injury. -2 speed due to a back problem. Yeah, we're just going to take him out. And I'll also have to do this for power back and receiving back. I want to throw a swing pass here. We'll do it. But I kind of like the look of taking a shot down the field here. We can get something quick to Sherrill, and he can win off the line. Let's just try it. Sherrill, make the catch. He can't. Incomplete. 3rd and 2. Obviously, it's 4-down territory. Nothing to lose at this point. Stowers? He's short. I don't even know if he got a foot in. I considered going with the toss to the outside. Just didn't love going goal line on 4th and 2. Well, let's try a read option. That could be good. I made the wrong choice. We're going to cut it up the middle. I always forget. It's A, to keep the ball, not hand it off. The good news is we get the 1st down because we're able to cut it up the field with Johnson. Stowers, incomplete. 2nd and 10, 2:19 left. Over the middle, Perry, gonna hold on to the ball. Didn't really have a ton of confidence he'd catch that. Wow, they really only want us to run a few plays. Not really giving me much of a choice. There's a little bit more of a choice. Actually, a normal playbook to work with. So 1st and 10 from the 49. And we're going to get sacked. 3rd time we've been sacked today. We haven't gotten any sacks. Over the middle, Micah Bell is going to make the catch. Bell tried to juke outside. But a nice catch and run for Micah Bell over the middle of the field. He's up to 78 yards. Let's see if we can try to get something like that again. To the outside, Skinner. We just have, like, no receivers who know how to go up and make a play. Oh, we got a lot of space here with Johnson. Just going to take this and run. Again, I tried to slide. 3rd and 2. Cedric Alexander back in the game here. I'm okay with him having a play here and there. Oh, no. Almost another pick. I thought he was going to stay in the flat. He dropped back a little further than I thought he would. I've made some bad decisions in this game. 4th and 2. They want us to go for it. Obviously, we will. Carry. He's got a first down. Let's go. I want to throw the... We got a lot of time. Rare to see our offensive line do something. Go up the field! Well, we got a touchdown. But whoever B was, I was trying to get him to go up the field, and he just decided to stand there and look at me blankly. But Nate Johnson with the rushing touchdown, I mean, can't really complain about a touchdown. We're now down by 10. 2-score game. Let's just try an onside kick and see what happens. I actually never attempted an onside kick in this game, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I'm going to want to do. Low kick, high kick. Yeah, let's go low kick and see if we can get a bounce. Let's just see what happens. Oh, get it, get it! We get that? Oh, we got the onside kick! Hold on. How did we just do that? We somehow got an onside kick. We need another one, but... Micah Bell, hold on, hold on. Timeout. It's still very slim, because we need another. I thought if we can get him the ball right there, he might have a touchdown with his speed. They're able to take him down, but still a good chunk play. 53 seconds left. Skinner, that's out of bounds. Oh, if I went possession catch, maybe he could have made an unbelievable catch there. But I didn't think of that until after the play. With pressure, Johnson, he's got a lot of space. We're just going to head towards the sideline, stop the clock with 40 seconds left. 3rd and 3. Don't really care about the down at the moment. I mean, don't want to turn the ball over on downs, but the down is really the least of my concern at the moment. Call another timeout. 34 seconds left. Make the catch. Skinner, incomplete. Here's a 2nd and 10. Bell, oh, that's got to be interference. There's no way that's not. Thank you. That'll put the ball in the 4. 24 seconds left. I like Bell on this whip route. No, I don't. Oh, now I do. Johnson's got another touchdown. There's a chance. Very, very slim. But there's a chance. Extra point is good. We need another onside kick. I don't know how we did that the first time. We went low kick. Something like that. And this time they're going to catch it cleanly. Worth a chance. They're worth a try, I guess I should say. But that's going to do it. Taking a look at stats from the game, Nate Johnson 25 of 40 for 270 yards. No touchdowns, 3 picks. That might be the most yards he's thrown for in this series. Also definitely high in picks. It's pretty bad on my part. Rushing, Johnson led us there. 11 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cedric Alexander, 13 carries, 44 yards, and a score. And Mikhail Young, 1 carry for 3 yards. Then receiving, Micah Bell, 9 catches, 104 yards, and no touchdowns. Eli Stowers, actually, let me filter this way. There we go. Stowers, 5 for 59. Ethan Carey, 3 for 40. Cedric Alexander, 3 for 32. Junior Sharrow, 1 for 21. Darian Wiley, 1 for 14. And Quincy Skinner, 1 for nothing. Then defensively, tackles leader Dante Carter, 9 tackles. Tackles for loss, we had a lot of them. Miles Capers with 2. Trudell Burry with 1. Bryce Cowan with 1. CJ Taylor with 1. Bradley Mann with 1. Damian Riddick with 1. Brandon Finette with 1. Langston Patterson with 1. And Martel Height with 1. A lot of tackles for loss. Although no sacks. Also no interceptions. So we took the loss 31-28 to Kentucky. Kentucky's now 6-0. We are now 3-3. But played a pretty decent game, especially late, trying to come back. Surprised we got an onside kick. First onside kick I think I've ever attempted in college football, 25. So going 1 for 1 was pretty exciting. But then obviously couldn't get the second we needed. Good comeback attempt. Ends up short. But I'm not going to sim in case we have any like recruiting news, anything like that. I'm going to wait for that to be next episode. That's what I've decided I'm going to do moving forward. But speaking of the next episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty, we will play, Ball State. That's our big recruiting week. And we should beat them. So, hopefully we can win. And then we play Texas and Auburn. But, hopefully we can beat Ball State. Show the recruits we have coming that week. We can win a game. And but that's going to do it for this episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. I'll let me know in the comments any tips for the team, how I can recruit better now that I've showed you guys a little bit more of what I've been doing. If you have any tips there, I'd love to hear feedback. But thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. Check out my main channel, Super Sports Central, link in the description of this video. But I do my best to post as often as possible, and I'll see you in the next video.